All right, look, my mom can't handle it when someone criticizes me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. She just love her baby boy.
And she's a New Yorker, so don't forget about that. I love you, Ma. I really do, but I'm not guaranteeing a 50.
What's up, bro?
Our next giveaway game is almost here. This is the Chicago Bulls Roadster Giveaway Day. We'll be sending every fan home from the game with a special Chicago Bulls roster. You won't want to miss it. If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability. We hope to see you out there at the next home game. We want your time to be realistic and incident-free.
If you don't trust it, don't put yourself in a predicament to deal with it.
Please text the word Bulls along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest predictions team will respond and address your concern immediately.
And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You got to be careful not to poke the bear. And there are quite a few tough matchups MP is going to be facing.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the 5, down low.
You can't play lax defense on Bain because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Banchero finds Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
MP outside. Baseline try. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
A bigger guard, Suggs, fearless inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's MP. Goes up on the baseline, connects, the jumper drops. MP's got his third basket on the night right there.
Getting it done from the in-between area, MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Suggs with a screen on White. Pass to Banchero. The 3! And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He picked up 18 points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. He had his fingerprints all over that game, affecting the outcome in a number of ways, guys.
Thanks, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
You're incredible.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. The Bulls trail by 8. MP up top. 10 points for him. Basket counts. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Ayo Dosunmu out there with Trey Jones. Then it's MP, then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
On the wing, Jones. MP looking around. Fires the 3. MP buries the triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Black, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The crossover. MP shot is off. Magic leading by 3. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
Picked by Carter. Pass to Batase. Fires for 3.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Their last encounter in Orlando, they were able to handle the Magic.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gotten into some verbal spats with fans across the league, and MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me, but I understand how it can look. Guys, it looks like we now know where he gets it from.
The modern era. Plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise. Thanks. Good on the shot.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
Stolen by MP. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. On the wing, Bain. This one for 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's MP. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. MP's got 20 points.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's MP. Drew on the 14-footer. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Herter, and it's Kobe White in for DeSumo. Then for Orlando, Banchero comes in for De Silva, and Black subbed in for Bain. Carter, the pass to Wagner. And here's Suggs. In his last outing with 12 points. Carter, a screen on MP. Clock at 4. Suggs, the pass to Black. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Suggs against MP. Shoots a fadeaway. That one is off.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. They double him with MP. Back to Suggs. Soft touch off the glass.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
And the jumper is good at the free throw line. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Picked by Carter. From deep, Banchero. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's MP. It's Giddey on the wing. Here's MP taking it inside.
And he went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
12 seconds left in the first half. Oh, there's the alley. And it's slammed in by Carter.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, BA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, I asked it.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic, what a close game this has been.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest somehow.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. The Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Banchero in at the 4 slot. To the middle. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Bain. Wagner's got 6.
Well, that's where Wagner can bully you.
Yeah.
So strong in close.
MP inside. Wagner's on it. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Bancaro is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
MP, the pass to White. Here's MP. Orlando grabs the miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. At that time, you just couldn't get it done.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside Giddy. Pass to White. Now here's MP. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. MP's got 33 points.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Bancaro from outside the arc. And it's Giddy with a rebound.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Here's Buzelis, started by Bancaro. Now MP. 33 points for him. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Bain finds Wagner. Wagner looking it over. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Chicago leading. Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Suggs, the pass to Bain. Here's Bancaro. And it's Chicago with a board. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
Balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Outside Bain, looking to win the run. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fade away. And there's another one for Chicago.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Magic trail by 8. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get some reps.
Going with it almost
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicago leading by 9. They've got Ayo Dosunmu. MP is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Kevin Turner, and it's Jones in a point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they're dumping it inside and scoring in bunches. The defense has had no answer for how to slow them down.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim. Just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. MP's got 41.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Suggs with the bucket.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. That one rolls around and rims out.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Suggs, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The fader. MP, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Black. The three is up, and the three-pointer goes.
And Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Draining shots like this will certainly help his confidence.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
3, 1, 2,
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Herter. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Then for Orlando, Wagner's checked in for Carter. Banchero comes in for De Silva. And it's Bane in for Black. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Chicago leading by 6. Here's MP. Oh, the slick fadeaway. Silky smooth.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Banchero.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Paolo Banchero. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Vucevic. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Magic trail by 8. Suggs surveys the D. Now Banchero. Oh, it doesn't go. MP. And the 3 misses. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Banchero against Giddey. That misses. Bulls leading by 8.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP outside. Takes a 3. The 3 is in.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Now here's Banchero. He's covered closely. Oh, he can't get the layup. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. MP. Oh, missed on the tray.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Bane fires. The 3 is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Puts it up from 15, and that's in.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Oh, connects again.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. It just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Wagner with a steal.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, it's good.
And you can run offense through Ben Carroll time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
MP drive. Oh, my goodness.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
He launches. Counted. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's go courtside. Dominic Hamill.
Lasagna, bread,
MP, seeing you tear up the passing
garlic
game the way
bread.
you did in the win tonight, tell us. You must have played football in high school. Cornerback?
Yeah, how'd you know? I mean, I tried a little bit of everything when I was real young, but...
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Dominic. And that's